out here, we, I, you, everyone needs to take 100% responsibility for their life. Now, some might say, well, that's kind of difficult because you're working and dealing and interacting with other people, which is definitely understandable. You can't always control what others can do. You know, you have influence. If anybody's around you, I always believe you have some influential power, but if people are going to do what they do. That's why either you can be the stimulant, you know, the starter of whatever you want, and that's taking responsibility of your life. Like if things aren't going well in your life, then you need to start taking responsibility and taking and stimulating the things that you want in your life, you know, the things that make you happy, things that you enjoy. Or in cases where you say, well, I'm going to work and I have to do this and I need to take, how can I take responsibility, and how I'm in these bad situations or situations that I don't enjoy, maybe your love life, your family life, your money, work, anything, physical, anything. Well, then again, like I stated, with you having to deal with other people, you can control your reactions. Now this is very difficult, even for myself. A lot of this is I'm just talking to you and it's still helping me. Controlling your reactions to situations. Like, of course, there's going to be, I mean, we're built up with so many different emotions, so definitely you're going to have some frustrating moments. But if you're always looking to, like, oh, I gotta leash out or lash out at somebody, and you know, I gotta always kind of, you know, and instead you look to use frustrating, difficult, angry, whatever, you know, those emotions that create things that you don't enjoy after they create them. Like, oh man, I was so angry at something happened, I smashed my car window, now my car window glass is broke, my hand's messed up, and the situation that I had 5 seconds before that still exists. So that's what I mean by taking responsibility, 100% responsibility, whether the before and after, you know. Blames, no blaming, no excuses, none of that. It's just taking responsibility, stepping up in the plate, and taking responsibility for your life so you can get the results that you want. Ultimately, that's what it's about. You know, it's not, I'm not saying do this or have some more, I don't know, ulterior motive. It's so you can get the life and enjoy the results that you want from life. You know, I'm not saying. So that's pretty much all. I'm gonna wrap that up real quick. Like I said, it's taking 100% responsibility. That's not it's not a lot of things I can say. Either you're gonna do it or you're not. Yeah, I mean, especially if you're an adult listening to this. If you're a child listening to this, power to you. Power to the adults that's listening to this as well. But power to the children that are listening to this, because you know it's a little more difficult, of course, than that now from talking to a child, because you living up under your parents' rules, so you got to follow that to a case. But again, like I said, you can control your reactions to things, and that way, say child or adult, this goes for either way. Say somebody doesn't do what you want them to do, and now you overreact or you act in a way that doesn't promote them to do what you want ever again in the future. But no, instead, if you look, somebody does what you don't want them to do, you look at it, sit back, check yourself, see why they didn't do that for you, and see what you can do to help them do that for you next time. Or not even a person, whatever thing, however, that's what I'm saying. That's your reaction. Now you have your initial action, which started it, and then your action. And you can't tell me one of those you don't have big influential powers over. I don't care who you are. You can't tell me that. I'd love to hear you tell me that. Matter of fact, I'd appreciate it if you leave any comments down there. I'm out here talking to you. You could talk to me. If you want to chat it up, ask me any questions, anything. I'm more than receptive to that, and I appreciate it. So, again, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. All right, take care.